Hey guys, it's your girl Stephanie. Welcome and welcome back to Stephanie's Books and Looks, my corner of YouTube. I pray that you and your family are all doing well today and that you enjoyed today's video. Today is a mini review on the book Storm. It is book number 3 in the Stoneberry Chronicles by Bonnie S. Calhoun. Guys, you remember back when I read book number 2 and I was like, with it, because it was a lot of, in this chapter, you're running for your life. The next chapter, you're getting caught. And I was hoping that this book was not going to be like that. It was. This time, not getting caught by actual people per se, because there was some of that in the book too, but getting stuck in places. And they were all important. These places were important to Selah finding what was called the third protocol. That is what she was seeking, the third protocol. And in order to find this third protocol, she had to go to these different areas, these different cities, looking for seekers, which were like the wise men, and for them to tell her clues to getting her closer to the third protocol. Now, in these places that she stopped, she encountered different kind of things going on. And one of them was a storm. Not only was she in a winter storm and she had to stay there for many months, there was a thing called storm, which was where people were actually gambling for tokens, or how can I put it? Yeah, tokens for survival. With these tokens, they can buy their health. They can buy, it was like insurance or a pill or medication, I should say, so they can obtain a pill so they can live a little bit longer, or if you're sick, get well, because they were supposed to be given one pill a year, but was finding out the government had something to do with it, and stuff was tainted, things happened, yada yada yada. Okay, so they got all into their business and tried to help them out, and come to find out, one of the things that they really wanted at a point was, again, something from Selah. Well, I can't tell you what it is, but no. It wanted something from her person. It was in her DNA. I'm just gonna put it that way. You got to read the book to find out what it was. So then they went to another place trying to find this seeker, and they're in a place where she run into a group of children with deformities, and these kids are kicked out. They're like lepers almost out of the community, and the seekers is like, no, they where they are, not our concern, don't care nothing about them. So they got up in all their business and stuff like that. And the thing about this was, she had to go through these places so she can find this third protocol before she'll lose her mind or eventually fracture, which is for her to die. She was traveling along with her mother and her brother Dane. Her mother name was Pasha. Dane was her little brother. Rilla was a girl that I think she found in book 1. Bodhi was her love interest, but she found him in book 1, and when she touched him, he marked her. She became a Navorium from there. And then that's why she needed to find the third protocol, because she was Navorium. Everybody was dependent on her. The other Navoriums that went before her, it was about 60 of them before her, they never made it because they were all selfish. It was all about themselves. So some of them ended up getting killed and all kinds of stuff, or captured and stuff. So, but none of them never made it. But so everybody was expecting her to be the exact same way, but they found out she was totally, totally different. Who else was Mari was her sister that she found out later in life that she had. And then her friends, Brigitte, who she did not trust at first, but I can say this, I'm going to spoil this part. She did sacrifice her life for Sela. And then there was Mojika and Taraji. Those two girls were, if you were ever in a situation, you always want a Taraji and a Mojika on your side because they knew how to kick butt and take names later, okay? But yes, other than that, like I said, they had to go find this third protocol, and they just went with her on this journey to these different places. And then it got to a point where she got to this one place, and after that, and talking to the seeker, he was like, she said, well, what's next? And he's like, there is no more. And she's like, what? She said, no one ever made it this far. There is no more. There is no more. And meaning, okay, girl, you going to expire, if certain things hadn't taken place. So they had to figure those things out. And like I said, it wasn't necessarily cat and mouse with people this time. It was more cat and mouse with places. And my home city was mentioned in the book, Milwaukee. That was one of the places that she had to go to. And Chicago, Cleveland was, there in the book. And it was just all around. It was a good read though, but I was sick and tired of this book. I wanted to stop reading this so many times. Let me see. I had flipped some pages because I wanted to make sure that I touched on some things. Yeah. Like Storm. It was a game called Jolie, which was nothing but gambling. And Jolie, if I'm not mistaken, was the drug. Yeah. So, yeah, it was really good. It was, I don't know what I'm going to rank it yet. It'll either be a low 4, 3 in that area, but it was, like I said, I am not the intended target for this book, but I did enjoy reading, and I'm glad I did complete the series. So that is it for this review. I can't wait to read the next one. Talk to you guys later. Bye.